If you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel, you get how I do things here, so if you want to skip to the tutorial part of the video, I've included time marker links in the video description. If you're not a subscriber, I don't get it. I mean, it's free. You should know the following. Did it for the money. I make a ton of money in my real filmmaking job, so the idea that I do things on this channel so I can make money is, well, incorrect. Did it for something free. I've been offered thousands of dollars to hawk things like candy bars on this channel. I don't eat candy bars. Okay, I love those little organic dark chocolate raisinets. They're like crack for me. Did it for free product. I have a closet full of filmmaking gear that frankly, well, sucks. If I don't like it and wouldn't use it, I don't review it and I don't recommend it. This video is a commercial. This video is not a commercial for Wix. This is a tutorial. If I were to do a commercial, it would look something like this. Do you need a website? Why not do it yourself with Wix? Hi, I'm Kevin, filmmaker, author, musician, star of the reality show. I haven't made it yet. I just created a website in Wix. Let me show you how. For years, I've had this free website that I created in Blogger. It's clunky, hard to post, hard to manage, and doesn't do what I want it to do. About 6 months ago, I decided I wanted a website that actually looks and works like it was built in the 21st century. If you use Blogger and you're fine with it, then use it. I despise it, and yes, I know I'm gonna get all sorts of comments about how I can install this thing and that thing and change the theme and so on. I mean, come on. I make a blog post and it ends up looking like this? Oh, and I go to the post and it looks like someone got crazy with a white highlighter. I can see the comments now. Well, you can go to Blogger, edit in HTML mode, and just no. Next, I looked into WordPress. Again, if you're using a WordPress site, good on ya. I found it clunky, needing frequent software updates, and it started getting expensive for all the paid white branded options I wanted, or very expensive to hire some expert in WordPress to help me with all the site. Next was checking out other website domain providers that offer website building options. I won't mention their names. Who's your domain daddy? Yes, been offered to do commercials and reviews for them too, but I found them expensive and time consuming. I've hired and worked with programmers to make websites, and they are expensive. Or cheap, and you get what you pay for. WordPress and programming people, take note. I did not say you aren't needed in the world of tech. During these months of research, I kept getting hit in the face with these Wix ads on my YouTube channel.
You need a website. Why not do it yourself? Go to Wix.com to create your stunning website today.
No. So far, I've spent enough money on these do-it-yourself websites at this point, I kept ignoring these ads. Then I get an email from Wix asking me if I will do a review of their website tool for my channel. No, I ignored them. I already wasted a lot of time on this, and my most precious commodity is time. I'm a busy guy. My daughter came to me at one point asking how to create a website for a humanitarian project she's been working on, telling me all the troubles she might run into trying to do what she wanted to do. I did some more research, and the answers for what she wanted to do kept referring me to Wix. Okay, I'll check it out. I did, and I wish I had done it 6 months ago and saved myself a lot of time. I finally responded to Wix, told them I would do a tutorial for them since I was going to do one anyway for my subscribers, now that I found something that worked. And here we are, the tutorial. It's going to be in 5 parts. Part 1 is the free version. I'll spend about 15 minutes to get the website up and running using the WIX ADI. ADI stands for Artificial Design Intelligence. I thought this was another sales type thing until I went there. Very impressed. Part 2, still the free version, covers a few of the things you can do once you leave the ADI. I was surprised at the options, including things I didn't think you could do, such as porting my Blogger blog over to my new website. Part 3 will be what I get when I upgrade from the free to the paid version of the site. And yes, I will be paying for the Wix website when it renews. That should tell you something. Part 4 will quickly cover the support and tutorial options, of which there are many. Part 5 will quickly go over the pricing and feature list, so you know whether to use the free version or one of the paid versions depending on your needs. Part 1, creating the website using the WIX ADI.
Okay, like I said, this is going to be 2 parts. First, we're going to do the quick method of creating your site. It shouldn't take us that long. And then we're going to go into the part where we do whatever we want. So let's just start. What do I want to do here? I want to create a blog. I can create it myself. We're going to go there next with crazy stuff. And here's the ADI. Let's start that. It's going to walk us through what we want to do. I already know I want to create some sort of blogging thing. Let's just head over there. Do I want to sell online? Maybe. Do I want to take bookings and maybe, and I want to get subscribers. Let's go. Love the animations. What's the name? Basic Filmmaker. Next. Where is my business located? I don't care right now. Let's just skip it. And there we are. Let's add a logo. Sure, let's add that. Cool. Contact, social media. Let's add some. Let's add our Twitter. Basic Filmmaker. Let's add Facebook. Cool. Let's make sure we add YouTube. Whole purpose of this whole thing. And I think that's enough for now. Next. This pops up. This guy's going to guide us through the creation of this website. So let's do it. Let's start with Deep Forest. What the hell? Continue. Oh, look at this. Would you like me to create a color palette from your logo? Sure. That'd be kind of cool. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Let's use those colors. Create my home page. Arranging my header. Adding my welcome section. Adding contact section, adding product selection because I said I want to subscribe. I want to add products. There's my subscribe. Finishing up. Bada boom. Here's the first version of your home page. And this thing's going to walk me through how to create this thing. I don't necessarily want this, although it's kind of cool. So let's have it tell us what to do. Tell me. Preview my site. Tells me to show how to preview. Okay, that's how it's going to look. Cool. When I'm done, click here. Now it's next. Let's change the website design. I can do it for me, or show me how. Let's do a show me how. Opens the design menu. Tells me to click on themes. Let's find something cool down here in all these different themes. That's a lot of themes. Fuse is kind of cool. Oh, Black Ice is my guy right there. Bam. There's Black Ice. That's pretty neat. I like that. Let's keep it. Colors. Sure, I want to know. Opens the design menu. It's training me. Click the colors. I can go down and click all these colors down here. Now the other thing that's really cool about this, click on the main color palette. Sure, looks great. I'm going to keep that. Let's change the fonts. I'm not real, show me how. Not real jazzy on these fonts. Before it told me to click, do this for me. Now it's showing me how. Click the fonts, walking me through. Black Ice is kind of cool. I want something a little less. Let's see here. Smart. Ooh, let's do Serene with Black Ice. Loading the future. Now that I like. Let's keep it. Okay, change the animation. What's going on here? Opening design menu, animation. Can automatically animate your website. Oh, I see. It fades in. If you watch over here, it's fading in or fading out depending on when there's float, there's fold, there's fly, there's slide, turn. I kind of like the fade in. Let's do that one. That's pretty cool. It's telling me to preview if I like it. Wait for it. Yeah, I like that. Let's keep that. We did that. Change the section design. Do it for me. Pick the section you want to change and I'll choose a new design. I've clicked on the middle. Open the design options. Oh, so it's giving me all these different options over here on how I want to change things. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Fine. Coffee. Ooh, coffee. Yeah, I'm going to use this one because what I'm going to do is I am going to replace that with a back video. Done. Let's keep it. Customize section design. So I changed the section. Now it's telling me I can show me how to customize it. Do that. A bit about me. Click designs. Click customize. Oh, I got to click customize design. Got it. What do I want to customize? The color, the text settings, the animation. Yeah, I can make these bigger and smaller. I can center. It's doing down here. I can center. I can right justify. Actually, I kind of like that. Okay, when I'm done editing, click here. Cool. Edit section content. Sure. What content do I want to edit? Let's edit this contact form. I'm not necessarily cool on that. Edit your content here. Sure. I actually don't want a contact form. Title. Social. Well, heck, I just turned everything off. That's awesome because I didn't want that. All right. Add a new section. Section to page or a page. So we're going to add a section to a page about. We got product sliders. We got subscription notices. We got bios. We got quotes. That's pretty cool. See all. Team members, testimonials, clients, events, opening hours. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's add a gallery. That'll be fun. Let's add a gallery because I'm going to use this probably to post my stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's add that gallery. Done. Got me a gallery. Now we're going to play with this later. I'm just showing you how easy it is to click and add things. So now it's telling me I can add a page. And they're showing me what's relevant. Origin story, blah, 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 contact, quote, blank, about, sure. Behind the blogger. All right, cool. Now I'm supposed to publish my site. It's telling me to publish it. Choose my domain, basicfilmmaker.wix website, website, BFM. Cool, publish. Let's go. Congratulations, I am done. Improve search engine rank. Oh, it's telling me to connect my domain. I'm not going to do that right now. I can connect my domain, which is fine. Get a new domain or connect one you already own. I could certainly go over here and connect one I own. It's not going to do that on the free plan, but it will do it on the most basic plans all the way up. So I'm not going to do that. So let's improve our search ranking. Open the page manager. Click on the page settings, page SEO. What's its name? What makes this page unique? It's about me. You would obviously put things in there that made sense. Basic Filmmaker, cameras, lighting, commercials, and YouTube. I do not want to hide this, and I'm kind of done. So there's my stuff for my About page, and there we are. We're kind of done here. Now let's take a poke at what we're doing here. So what do we got here? We got a home page, which is kind of like this. That's okay. We got a shop page, which apparently I can add products to and sell if I'd like. Now remember, I'm still on the free one. We got a product page. Here's all my products that I would add and handle. We got a cart page. It's telling me whether or not you get to see these. I got a book online page already set up for me. My services, what they are. I got a blog page, which is going to show all my recent posts, which is probably where I'll go. All I want is a blog page where I just show all my videos and I talk about them. Here's a single post as if I clicked on it, was in the blog, and then we have an About page. So this is pretty cool. So let's go up here and edit some things. Obviously that's not my phone number, but let's see what we got here. I do want to freeze the header, meaning when I scroll down, this header sticks. That's the business name. That's the logo image. That's my site. I don't really care about that funky phone number that isn't real, and those are my social medias, and I can obviously add more. Thank you. You are saving my site automatically. That's awesome. So I'm okay with that header. Good. I like it. So let's go down here. I can edit this area behind the blogger. Who am I? I actually don't care right now. My description, and then we got some social media things down here. Now in no time I've created a site. Let's publish this. And let's view the site, see what it actually looks like in real live universe. Okay, there we go. We got this up here, we got this here. We got our video thing in here, which we could play around with. This is all, remember I said I don't want this to move. This is all movie and cool and doing its thing. And there you go. Now I got a site, and I can go in and edit this thing and do whatever I want to do with this thing, edit the designs, and pretty much do whatever I want. Pick home and do the things that I want to do. Maybe I don't want to put my logo up there. That's cool. And maybe I don't want to put my business name up there. That's cool. Now I go through and preview the site. And here we are again. And all my stuff stays on top. That's awesome. So I'm kind of done with that. Oh yeah, let me show you one more thing before we go. Here I am looking at what it looks like on the computer. Obviously, you can also get a somewhat of a preview on what it looks like on, say, a mobile phone. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll give you some idea, and you can look at the controls and how they work. There's my story, there's my stuff, there's my products. Pretty cool. Let's go back to there. Okay, I'm done previewing. Let's go back. Now, I've gone through and created a site pretty quickly in about 15 minutes that is quite usable and will work. There's so much more I can do with this thing. So let's go to the second part of this where I dive into getting out of their smart ADI editor, setting it up for you. And let's go in to the real bones of what this thing will let you do and go through that. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start over here on my dashboard. Now here we are. This is my dashboard. It shows me I have a site, and it shows me that I can add stores and bookings and blogs and SEO things and do email marketing and create shout outs. I can add domains and mailboxes. I can do invoices and contacts. I can automate emails. For instance, if somebody signs up for my site, I can have an automatic email that's sent back to them, thanking them. I can add other people who can manage my site and add to it, and basically add a ton of apps, free and paid, from the app market to my site. I can add different apps to boost this. I can get analytics, you name it. There's a lot here, and I haven't paid for anything yet. This is the free site, and B, I haven't even gotten into actually using all the tools and the features that the site can do. So let's go do that.
Part 2, tailoring the website using Wix tools.
Let's go over to Site. Let's go to the editor. Now it's telling me, hey, if you want to come back to the WIX ADI, any changes in the Wix editor won't come with me, which is fine by me. What I want to do is I want to go to the editor and get all the goodies. Some cool animations here. Okay. I am in the editor. Now, this is where things become interesting, because this is where all the power of this tool is. I can basically do just about anything you could possibly think about doing on this thing. I can change the background. I can add text, image, gallery, slideshows, various buttons, and tell them what they do, various boxes, strips of pictures or video or whatever. There's classics, there's the parallax. I can add various shapes. I can add various videos, which I'm going to do because I want to show my videos. Music, it'll add in different themed players for you if you happen to be an artist. All your social media type stuff, how do you want them to look? Your contact areas and your tools on how to get subscribers to your site. Various menus, how do you want these menus to look? And you could pick any number one of things. These are all themed. Lists of data, news, events, testimonials, products and services, what we offer, blah, blah, blah. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Tables, spreadsheets, you name it. Lightbox. It's just various different types of light boxes that you can add. You can add different types of blogs. How do you want your blog to look? List like that. That's what it looks on a phone, by the way. Featured posts, different categories, tag clouds, RSS buttons, custom feeds, I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. You can throw in your Facebook comments, other types of comments, hit counters, forum, it just goes on. Here's your store galleries, the way you present things, and there's more. You can go in and actually embed a site into an existing website, which is crazy. PayPal buttons, which are customizable, anchors, which jump to various places when you click them within the page, all sorts of document things. And again, site search, web stats, testimonials, AdSense, so you can earn money through your site, and it goes on and on and on. I thought this was really cool, this embed website. I was working with a client, and for some reason we had to do that. So why don't we go somewhere down here? And well, before we do that, let's finish. I've only been on number 2, adding something. Here is the app market. You can add a Wix blog. You can add comment section. You can add a site search, Instagram feeds, chat, blogs, store stuff, marketing tools, design tools, analytics, restaurants. Oh, yeah. Over here we have uploads, where what it does is it shows you what images, videos, fonts, docs, etc. you've uploaded. Obviously, I haven't uploaded. Oh, well, I've uploaded some images. So there's some images I've uploaded. I can add images. It doesn't matter. I can add videos, etc. So let's close that. Oh yeah, sound, single tracks of music, which gives you the player. Over here I have a blog manager. It allows me to add blog pages and blog elements and add new posts. Over here we have the store and everything that happens in the store and how you get galleries and optimize it for mobile, and it's all tied in. How do you collect money and payments, which is quite easy. Shout out emails. It's free. It comes with the site. Again, I haven't even upgraded yet to the non-free version. Then you can add bookings manager, elements, and you're managing bookings for people and things like that. So I know that's a lot. It's just started. Those are the things that you can do with this. Now let's just quickly go through. Here's my menu. I have different types of layouts, how the text is aligned. All tabs are the same size, if you like that. They fill the whole menu bar, so they'll stretch out. I want to display them from right to left. In other words, that way, or left to right, the way I did them. Do you want to have a tab that says more if you happen to have more menus? That's that. The design of the menus, you can go through and just start whipping through all these themes, and I like that. It's pretty active. I can go through here and go, don't like that, don't like that. You know, how about that one? How about that one? It's pretty cool. That's actually not bad. Anyway, that's the themes. You can go through and decide how you're going to animate these things. Do your menu when it first bounces in, slides in, fades in, floats in. I kind of like the fade in. Done. You can stretch the menus, and you could obviously get stunning help on this thing. Any of these elements on the page, change the background, change the elements, you can stretch it out. You have all these tools over here. You copy, paste, you can duplicate a section, delete it, you can align objects. It'll show you the degrees of rotation. You can set the size of the object, its position, etc. And this is now just sitting here on the page doing these things right here. Read more. Like, what does this button do? Let's check it out. Number of posts per page. What's the post date? What's the format? Hit the read more button. How wide is it? What does it say? It just goes on and on and on and on. You can tailor this thing till the cows come home. Let's go add something so I can show you this. Embed a website. Now this is weird. Let's enter the website address. University.com. Yeah, pretty much know that works. What I've done is I've taken my entire website that I have over at Basic Filmmaker University, and I just embedded that whole site into this website. There it is. It's all sitting in this website, which you can do. It's kind of cool. And obviously you can embed, you know, some little thumbnail for this thing sitting somewhere wherever you want to. And somebody could go through and browse a whole nother website from here, which is just, I think, awesome. I like that I hit the delete key and it's gone. It's not, I didn't destroy anything. Let's add something else. Video, and let's do it from YouTube. And it's just throwing up some whatever up there. Let's go grab a video from my channel. Video. Copy that. I'm out of there. Let's grab this sucker. And let's paste that video in there. Let's update it, and bam, I'm there. How does your video play? Does it autoplay on a loading? Does it loop? Do you show the controls on hover, or do you never show them? Pretty interesting. I'm liking that. So maybe I set that down here somewhere. Let's just stick that right here. I'm just playing right now. Obviously, I'd keep going. And we'll make it that big. Okay, cool. We can move that around. Let's preview what happens. There's my video. Let's play it. So that's just that's just really cool. Let's go back to the editor. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you one other thing. I've read all over, how do you add, like, let's say I want to have a menu that takes people to Basic Filmmaker University for some online training, and can I add a link to an external website? I searched all over the web and it said no, and they lied. So, excuse me. So what I did was I went through and I said, well, let's get some help on menus. I may have lost it here. Adding a link, menu tab can be linked, adding a link to menu to a menu tab. So I go in here, it gives me a video on how to do it. Well, let's just go. It tells me click the pages drop down menu from the top bar of the editor, click add pages, click link, choose the type of link you want, enter the link details, done. Link appears in your site menu like a site page. You can rearrange So basically I'm creating a page and I'm adding the page, which is nothing, and I'm choosing the link. So let's do that. Pages. Let's add a page. Aha. Add a link to your menu. What's link? Let's do http://www.basicfilmmakeruniversity.com. I want it to open in a new window. Done. And there's my new link. Let's call this training. Done. So what happens is I got this home, training, shop, blah, 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 blah. Let's go through and take and put training at the end. Oh, that's cute. And then, yeah, let's do it that way. So notice, I'll put shop down here. Notice how things are changing up here, right? And when I click on my training tab, click on my home tab, it's showing me what I'm doing. So let's check it out. So I go here. Let's preview my site. Let's go to training, see what happens. Brand new window. I come over to Basic Filmmaker University. That is fantastic. When I was doing the research for this site, it was interesting because I went and searched a lot of things about Wix and all the things you couldn't do, and I found maybe they were old posts, because I haven't found anything you can't do on this site yet. But there you go. I'm going to flush out the rest of this site, because if I actually sit here and show you what's happening over the next half hour, you'll probably get bored and blow your brains out. But I am going to time myself, and it's going to be about a half an hour. So give me a minute, and I'll be right back.
Part 3, the paid version.
Okay, I'm back. It took me about a little more than an hour, because I was fiddling around, and I like to fiddle around. But I want to show you what I came with for my site so far. So here's what I constructed. I have my menu bar, bunch of different stuff, bunch of ads and things like that. Let me go through what I was able to put together here. This is basically a blog for me. I love how it sets it up. I get to see these. It gives a short whatever on there. I talked about being able to jump from a menu item to another website. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to Basic Filmmaker University with free and paid courses. Right here, I have a subscribe button. And when I click on subscribe, I told you about the embedding video on the back of your page. Well, all this does is say, hey, give me your email address. And whenever I post something on my blog here, you'll get notified of it. And they can cancel out of that, or they can enter their email address. This gear thing, this is what I did. I was talking about earlier about embedding a website. I went over to my kit.com site and basically embedded it into my website. So instead of taking them somewhere else, I have everything in here, and it works just like it would over on kit.com. I have a video, and I have various gear and things that I show in my various kits. Now, this older is really cool. I went off and I used a free I don't want to call it a plugin. I'd say a free tool that's provided by Wix. Basically what it did is it said, I'm going to take everything from your Blogger account and I'm going to format it and put it over here at a search bar. And that way I don't even have to worry about my Blogger account anymore. It's all sitting right here. So I just scroll down. If I want to see more of these videos, I can see more of the videos. And I can go in and look at each of the posts from the Blogger site. Nice thing about it is, remember me showing you how terrible Blogger formatted everything and turned everything white? Well, through the magic of whatever this did, it has the right date from what it was posted, and it formatted it really nicely, which I'm kind of surprised with. I can go back to the list here. I've added my email address. I get lots of emails. Well, it makes it easy for someone just to click on that. And then what happens is it pops up my email, whichever I happen to be using. And I can set the title, hey, BFM, and people can write me. That's pretty handy. No, I don't want to save that. I added a donate button. Pretty simple. I just dragged a button over here and set it up. It takes them to PayPal and says, hey, do you want to donate something to the Basic Filmmaker? Oh, yeah, I do. I want to donate millions of dollars every month. No. Over here, I have all my social media buttons. I can go to my YouTube channel, and there we are. I can go to my Twitter page. There we are. I can go to my Facebook page. And there we are. I can go to my Google Plus page. And there we are. I can go to my Instagram account. And there we are. I can go to my LinkedIn account. I've set it not just to LinkedIn, but I set it into the recent activity where I post all my videos. I can go to my Pinterest account. And there we are. There's my Pinterest page. And also I send them to my Kit account over here, which you saw me embed into the website. Same deal. You can view things, etc. Pretty nice. Now there's the ad that you get on top of the website and the Wix ad down here at the bottom of the website. Let's go back home and I'll show you what I've done here. So I remember on Blogger, it was really a pain to set these things up. I added my YouTube channel here, and it does just like it would on YouTube. It shows how many subscribers I had. If you click on it, it takes you there. And if you're not a subscriber, it will ask you to subscribe. I can go over and follow. Can't follow myself, obviously, but I could gain Twitter followers through that. I've set up a recent posts area. I just added this in the editor, and it keeps track of the last 3 or however many posts I set it. Now, these were an absolute pain in Blogger. What I've done is, this is my AdSense. I basically said, hey, here's my AdSense account, and stick that here, and it does, and it feeds. Same with Amazon, same with B&H, same with Adorama, same with eBay. My posts are formatted nicely. It gives a short synopsis. I can tell it, do I want 100 words? Do I want, 100 characters? Do I want 500 characters? And this I did this way. It's kind of a teaser, and if they want to read more, fine. And if they don't have to. Go down here. I added in an archive so they can go through the different months to see what I've posted. And tags. All these posts that I put on here can be tagged. So if I pick, for instance, editing, anything that I've tagged with editing, it will show up for the person. Last thing is I go in and person wants to read more. It takes them to the full blog post. Now you'll notice over here, I just have recent posts, archive, and tags. All I did was just said, okay, I'm going to move these up. And I didn't want to put all my ads and everything over here because, okay, I like putting ads up here. It's kind of nice to get a couple pennies when people come to your channel or where you're at. But, you know, once they're there and they've seen the ads, I'm like, okay, they really came here for the content, and here's the content. It does a really nice job of formatting the posts that I make on here. showing me what I'm doing and being able to share things. And I can even add comments here, allow the person to add comments. Let's go back home. Everything loads up. Let's see, what else did I do? The last thing I did, and you could tailor all this, how many posts, what the read more button is, how wide the read more button is, what this looks like, how big the posts are, how big this text is. Like, there is nothing on here that you can't tailor to within an inch of its life. I could go into the editor, take this donate button and drag it down over here. Last thing I added down at the bottom was, this is nice, a webmaster login. I go to my site and I'm like, hey, I want to go do something. I can come over here and it logs me in. Okay, now I'm logged into the editor and you can see all my stuff. There's my Basic Filmmaker. I can set my channel. I can set the settings of the channel. There's my Twitter, recent posts. I can go in and I can, you know, all tags. Do I want all categories? Do I only want to show featured? How many do I want to do? 3, 5, 10? What's the max number of characters? Let's bump that up. See what's happening there? So now we're starting to go through and it's giving me the max number of characters. I'm okay with, I don't know, let's set this to 100. They're posted by post date, and here, what's the date format, and how big do I want the image? Again, anything on this page can be titled and tailored. Here's my AdSense with the settings. Here's my Amazon with the settings. I just basically went over to Amazon and said, hey, give me the code I need to feed ads on here. Resized it, and away I went. Same with this webmaster login. I wanted to do that. Grant the permissions to get me in there. You just set that up. Again, I can edit anything I want to on here or do anything I want to on here. And it was, what, the walkthrough on the basic was about 15 minutes. And then this took me maybe another hour, and it was mostly because I'm very particular. And I went through and then I added this in, and then I wanted to add some white space in between them and stuff like that. This stuff can go away. Take off broadly, created by Wix.com, and just say copyright 2017 Basic Filmmaker, all rights reserved. Yay! Cool, I'm good on that. So there's my website. Now, what we're going to do is, let me save this. Made a few changes. Let me publish it about right now. And let's view the site just to make sure. You'll notice how long it takes to load and feed, etc. And everything looks good. Nice little dim in. I changed that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to go into the paid version. And here's how we're going to do that. So let's close that. Let's close that and let's go back to, let's go back to my account. Now, a few things I should do before I go and upgrade this is I want to show you that this is basically your dashboard. You can edit your site. You can connect your domain, you can rename your site, you can duplicate it and make another one. You can actually transfer your ownership of your site to someone else or include them in for collaboration, delete the whole site, and get a history of what's happened. Everything in here is editable, and let's go over here. Let's view the plans. What I want is I want this one. I could pick this one or remove the Wix ads, but I want this one. I want to be able to get the free domain. What I plan on doing is I plan on calling it basicfilmmaker.net and changing my basicfilmmaker.com to forward over to here from now on, and just never use that blogger site again. As you know, I'm not happy with it. It will remove all the Wix ads. It will give me $75 towards AdWords, $100 to Bing's ads, and $125 for local listings if I need it. Site Booster app, this is going to drive traffic to my site. And then, of course, the form builder, which I'll show you in a minute. So let's upgrade to this thing. That's cool. I like all that. I can do a 3-year subscription, which is basically $10 a month. 2-year subscription, $11 a month. A yearly subscription at $14 a month, or a monthly subscription. I don't know. I don't plan on going away. I would probably pick the 3 years. I would get all these things that I want, and spending $10 a month. $120 a year may seem like a lot for a website, but with a free domain name and all the other things they give me, and the branding taken away, it's not a lot at all. Find some programmer and say, hey, I would like to pay you 10 times 12. That's $120. I'd like to pay you $120, and I want you to do my website, keep it updated, keep it maintained, and make it easy for me to change it whenever I want to. Good luck. All right, so let's go into the paid version right now. Okay, here we are at the payment part of this. I am just going to skip to what it looks like after I pay, because I'm really not interested in you getting my credit card data and using it. Not that you're dishonest, but using it for other purchases. So here we go. Okay, I entered my credit card information, hit the button, and congratulations, your site is now premium. I have a free domain voucher, so I can get the next domain. And what I want is thebasicfilmmaker.net. Go find it. It's available. Get it. Off it goes. So it's telling me how long do I want it. Obviously, let's do 1 year. I'm going to do 1 year for the registration period. It's $14.95. Domain voucher, it's $0. I have a domain voucher. Cool, for one free. Let's go. My privacy, do I want a private registration? That means, can somebody find who I am? You know, I'd probably do a public registration. This is not unusual. Every site you sign up for will charge you an amount to protect my identity and spam, and it prevents somebody from hijacking my information. No matter where you go, you're going to pay for this, and I am going to pay for that. Okay, basicfilmmaker.net is now connected to website BFM. I can do all sorts of stuff here and get a personalized mailbox and yada, 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 yada. I really am not interested in doing that right, so I'm going to go back to my site. Okay, it looks like the domain name is thebasicfilmmaker.net now, which is pretty cool. So what happens when I go there? So thebasicfilmmaker.net, that's pretty quick, goes instantly to my blog now, and that looks much better than the Wix blah blah. Now notice, ads are gone. They're totally gone. The bottom stuff with the ad down here is totally gone. Oh, and I forgot I added in this little widget in case somebody wants to go to the top. Just dragged it down there. Boop. So now I got a website that looks like a real live website. Let's go into the editor and see some other goodies and things that we have. Let's go back over here. Let's go into manage site. That's really cool. Unlimited plan. I'm connected to a domain. I did the same thing on Blogger with, I believe I got my site name through GoDaddy. I've done some other sites like that, and it was a royal pain in the butt. This was probably the easiest setup I've ever seen on getting a site. And it was interesting how fast that occurred. So let's go through and see some stuff that we can do here now that we're on the premium plan. Obviously, everything's gone. All the ads, everything is history. So let's see what we're doing here. I can add a store. I can add bookings. I already have a blog. I can improve my SEO, which would be kind of cool. Site's mobile friendly. The home page is set to be visible. Homepage SEO title is ready. Change the homepage SEO description. It's flagging this for me for some reason. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm back at my site. So let's Wow, look at this. Image sharpening. Huh. You can sharpen all your images a bit. That's pretty cool. Let's get found on the Googs. So I go pages, and what I do, I'm really mostly interested in the home page. So let's go in here, and let's go to page SEO and find out what we're doing here. This is the home menu. Cool. Here's the SEO. What's the page all about? Let's set this up. The Basic Filmmaker video. Let's do this. Basic Filmmaker website. It's showing me what it'll look like on Google, which is pretty darn cool. What's the URL? It's already got the URL, obviously, .net. What's the page's keywords? Look at that. Trying to do stuff here. And I don't want that. Let's do film making, filmmaker, cameras, YouTube, lighting, training, DSLRs, sound, audio, and I guess Y isn't going to work, DIY. I think that's enough. Cool. So now we got some SEO action going on here. We can do that for every one of these on subscribe, on my gear page, on my whatever page, and I could just go down through all these different pages and put in SEO can I be found. I don't need to do that right now, but I just wanted to show you that you can definitely set it up so you can be found on Google. So let's make sure that's saved. Let's make sure we publish all those changes. Cool. I'm done. Thank you. Let's go back to the site. Let's go back to the website and let's take a look at some of these more. That's found on Google. I have email marketing. Now, this is kind of interesting. You can set up email marketing with your plan. And what you do is you basically make shout outs. This is part of the plan. I did it with this one. Here's one of my blog posts. Hasn't been published. Here's my other post. So it's showing me that it actually created these shout outs for me. And what's a shout out? It gives you basically 4 shout outs every month to where you could just go and post this and blast it all over social media. You have a number of templates that you can use on these shout outs. They include email, coupons, sharing photos, etc. They also will automate emails for you, which is, I know some other places where I automate emails and it costs me a bunch of money. You can customize your email, save and go. You can thank your visitor for contacting you. You can invite site visitors. You can thank them for making a purchase. You basically just say, hey, I want to use this email, and you construct this automated email. So when something happens, for instance, welcome your new subscribers. Yeah, let's do this. Let's welcome a new subscriber. We're going to do it immediately after a visitor subscribes to my site. Here's the from name, Basic Filmmaker, reply to, thank you for subscribing. Let's edit this thing. This will be cool. Thank you for subscribing, right there. I can set up a link. I can crop it. I can edit this. Why not? Let's go add my own artwork. Boom, look at that. Done editing your shout out, go back to automated emails. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll be first to find exclusive news and updates, yada, yada, yada. That's pretty cool. So let's, I could set up a background, a style, etc. Oh, let's check out a style. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do winks. Woohoo, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm done. Okay. It's thinking. There's my thank you for subscribing. Let's preview what it looks like. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's go back. Oh, let's see what it looks like on a phone. I'll probably change that font a little bit. Let's go back. Don't like the way it looks on a phone. Let's edit this. Let's change this font, and I already decided I'd like railway. Cool. And let's move this down a little bit. We'll just kind of do it that way. Apply, done. We're done. We're back. It's re-rendering what it will look like. Let's preview it. Sweet. That looks awesome. And thank you for subscribing. And that's what they get there. That's pretty sweet. I really like this. So every time somebody subscribes on my website, my new website, they'll get this really nice email thanking them. That was really painless. So name your automated email. Let's see. Next. So name your automated emails. This is going to be welcome your new subscribers. Sure, I'll take it. Save it. Welcome your new never used. It is now automated. So now, which is really, really cool, when someone goes to my website, which is slick, and they, let's go over here and check out my website. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I have a new website domain. So now when somebody comes over here, goes to my website, and they happen to subscribe over here and enter their email address, they'll get an email. I know I have a fake email over here. easycakebaker@gmail.com. It was an email I was using over at Basic Filmmaker University on a YouTube channel course to show people how to set up their YouTube. I'm going to subscribe. Thanks for joining. I'll send posts and news to you. Never spam. That's my message I got to set up. I'm done with that. I come over here. Let's go check out Easy Cake Baker. Okay, I've gone to the Easy Cake Baker account that I used, and here's Basic Filmmaker. Thank you for subscribing. And I get this email. Thanks for subscribing. That's pretty cool. Check out my website. Boom. It's going to take me to my website, which is awesome. Okay, let's get out of there and go back to our account. Again, you can set up mailboxes, put your business activity on there. You can do email marketing. You can do invoices and get paid online, organize contacts. We already did automated emails, roles and permissions, doing share and managing your blogger. Now, I get some free stuff on premium. One is this site booster. So let's add an app. It lists and monitors your business online. You rank higher in search results. You get listed in directories like Google, Yahoo, etc. And for this, it's free. I'm adding this app. Cool. Add it. Done. Now I have Site Booster. I also want some visitor analytics. I want to track the website performance and view the site. I want to add the app. It's free. Add the app. Do it. I have visitor analytics. Add a live chat to your site. Really not interested, although you can do it because I don't have time for that. I already have this. I can add a site search. Now, these are some of the recommended apps and things you can do. If you go browse more apps, this is where I found some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff on here. This is where I was able to find where the Blogger app that basically set up my entire Blogger thing to be on my site. Now, wow, there's a lot of stuff on here. Comments, a form builder, which I wouldn't mind adding. Let's add the form builder. Now here's what I really like. You come down here and you pick free apps. These are apps that just do it for you. I already grabbed Instagram feed. You can add pro galleries, art store, hit counters. This is that Blogger app I was talking about that I embedded on my website. It was really cool. You can add Tumblr, Etsy, PayPal, donation, which I added to my site, AdSense, which I added to my site, and it just goes on and 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 on with stuff that you can add to your site. If you don't want to pay for them, don't. Go grab all these free apps. Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to make sure that anybody who goes over here, www.thebasicfilmmaker.com. This is my old crappy website that I still hate. Look at it's boy, Google Analytics, man. They know I'm over on Wix. It's kind of scary. This is my old crappy website, my crappy everything that I don't want on here. What I want is when somebody comes to basicfilmmaker.com, I want them to go over to my new website. Why? Because I have 5 years of this website and links sitting all over. So I'm going to go to GoDaddy right now and change that. We're over at GoDaddy. I sign in. I have an account. I sign into my account. Here's my Basic Filmmaker. I want to go over here to this DNS. Name servers and everything else. I have no forwarding set up. It's not set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say forward this to www.thebasicfilmmaker. Did I call it the Basic Filmmaker? Not sure now. Gotta make sure. Website. I called it thebasicfilmmaker.net. So thebasicfilmmaker.net. Permanent forwards. Update those to support that change. And I want to forward it to, let's see, this is important. It is, let's check this out. It is an HTTPS site. So you want to make sure that you forward to http:// basicfilmmaker.net. I won't have to worry about anybody coming and seeing this really bad Blogger site, and I'll have everything I need to customize it and do it and change it and add whatever I want to in here or take anything away. Very, very happy about that. We'll say goodbye to this site for now. I'll probably check this tomorrow over here to make sure that everything's working properly. We can go out of GoDaddy. We can go out of this site. And there you go. That was a very thorough tutorial. I hope you gained something off this. I hope you learned something off this. I did not even begin to go through all the different things that you can do with this Wix website. So far, I have not written a line of code. I have not needed a programmer. I've done it all by myself, and I probably have a total of probably 3 hours wrapped up in creating this site from beginning to end. Now it's a matter of just going in. When I have a blog post, I just copy my stuff over and make a blog post, and I'm pretty much done.
Part 4, support. I should mention the vast amount of tutorials and help documents provided by Wix. There's their online help embedded into the website itself, and a YouTube channel which I'll include a link to showing you all the support videos. Hey, there's Zoe Deschanel, cool lady. We scroll down here and we see how to create website bookings, getting subscribers, importing contacts, and it goes on and on. Part 5, feature list. Just to be complete, here's a list of just about everything you can do on your Wix website. Free version. It's, well, free. The drawback is you will always have this promo for Wix at the top and bottom of your website. If you don't care, then use that. The reason I like the free version is you get nearly everything you can think of without being nickel and dime to death. It includes the WIX ADI, the drag and drop auditor unlimited web pages, 500 megabytes of storage, and a mobile site. Basic version. This version adds a chunky 1 gigabyte of bandwidth, 500 megabytes of storage, and that's a lot. The more media you add to your website, the more bandwidth it needs. The more bandwidth you have, the happier your visitors will be. You can also connect your own domain. That's that www thing. So if I went and got the domain www.kevinfilmmaker.com, I could connect it up and anyone going to that web address would end up at my website. Combo version. For not a whole lot of money, you now go to 2 gigabytes of bandwidth, 3 gigabytes of storage, and you can connect your domain. Here's where it makes you look like a professional, as you get a free domain. That's like $10 or $20 in value by itself, and all WIX ads are removed. Unlimited version. I highly suggest this one. You get everything from the prior versions, but you get unlimited bandwidth, so you never have to worry about your site visitors getting your content. They'll get it as fast as whatever internet connection they are on. The $300 in ad vouchers is not a ploy. That's legit stuff you can use, such as $300 in Google AdWords to promote your website or business. Site Booster app is included, and as you've seen, it definitely speeds up your website. Finally, you get the Form Builder app, which other vendors offer as a standalone and charge you buckets of money for. E-commerce version. Everything already mentioned, with the addition of an online store. That may seem trivial, but ask anyone who manages a large online store, and payment processing, adding and promoting sales items, and so on can be a real pain and a time bandit. This makes it easy for you and well worth the money. VIP version. This is everything. The benefit of this version is you get instant support, and they will do a professional site review and help you tweak everything to be awesome. My recommendation is the unlimited version, unless you want to sell online, in which case you would go get the e-commerce version. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial as much as I did in creating it. More so, I finally have a website that works and is easy to maintain. I've also added this as a lecture on the YouTube course over at Basic Filmmaker University, and as one of my useful things over on my gear page at kit.com. Check out the links in the description below, including WIX and my finished website. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you're not a subscriber, I love those little dark chocolate, I don't remember what they're called. I don't hate it. It's not like I sit there behind my computer and go, oh, I hurt you. Actually, I kind of do that. Well, you can go to Blogger, edit the something mode, hypertext markup language, HTML, or very expensive, to hire some expert in WordPress. Wait, wasn't I talking about Blogger? No, I'm talking about WordPress. Yes, been offered to do commercials and reviews for them too, but I found them expensive and I finally responded to WIX, told them I would do a tutorial for them since I was gonna do one anyway. The WIX ADI. ADI stands for After Dimension Interface. Combo version. Words from the prior versions, but you get unlimited bandwidth, so you never have to worry about your site visitors getting your content as fast as whatever internet line they are using that can serve it up to them. That didn't make any freaking sense.
Hello, I'd like a version of WIX website.
Would you like a combo version?
Oh yes, please, can I have a combo with large drink, please?
It's gonna be in 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts.